everyone, and assalamu alaikum. Today, me and
Again.
me again, and Iskender, we will tell you not about the real estate market. We will tell you about our second business, but basically first, it's a consultant company.
Yeah.
So we have a consulting company. So basically, it was before the real estate. So we will tell you about the services which we provide, and you will decide do you need it or not.
But some of the services you need when you decide to move here. Yeah.
Most of them. So tell us what are the main services for the consultancy company.
So the main things that people are coming with are like company registrations or resident visas or bank account opening is the main things that the people are coming with that they need help with.
Okay, Iskender, tell me please about company registration for whom and how we can open. I know that there are a lot of free zones or mainland. So tell me the difference, or who usually want to open to register their company and for what purpose.
So very different people coming to open to register their company here. First of all, if you want to work in UAE, you need to open the company. At least you need to register a branch of your company if you have in your home country. The other option is people are coming here because you don't have any taxes here. If you're working outside the country, you are not paying anything. If you're working inside the country, since this year, you have a corporate tax of 9%, which is much less than any European country, for example. You don't pay any taxes for the salary you're paying for your employees. And if you compare it to Russia, for example, you have different payments that you make. So you're paying the salary and you're paying another like insurance and everything for the employee. Yeah. Here you don't need to pay anything. You just pay the salary and that's it. So most of the people are coming here to register the company because you don't need to pay any taxes here. And even those taxes that you have, like corporate tax 9%, in some situations, it's still much less than they pay in their home country.
Okay, tell me the difference between free zones and the mainland.
So the free zone mainly, the main difference is that when you have a company in the free zone, you're not allowed to do any job inside the country with individuals. You can work with mainland companies, but you cannot work with individuals. So mostly free zone companies are working outside the country. They're doing trading. For example, they buy something in China and sell it in Europe. So the goods are not even coming to the country. And in this case, you are not paying any taxes. And in the mainland, most of the services that if you provide most of the services or you sell goods inside the country, you bring it from the other country to Dubai, then you need to have a mainland company because you need to work here in UAE.
Okay, tell me please about like residence visa. What kind of residence visa there are in Dubai?
You can have two kind of visas. One is a sponsored visa if you're an employee. So the employer makes you a resident visa as an employee. It is for 2 years only, and in 2 years you need to renew it. And the second option is the investor or partner visa. You get this when you register the company. If you're a shareholder, you can apply for it. It's also for 2 years. Or the other option, if you buy a property for 750,000 dirhams minimum, then you're also eligible for resident visa for 2 years. Or if you buy a property for 2 million dirham and more, you can get a golden visa. It is for 10 years. And also there's an option with the bank investment. So if you open a bank account, you put some money into deposit, also 2 million dirham, you also can get a golden visa for 10 years.
And there is also retirement visa, talented visa.
Yes, but there are different requirements for these visas. So for the retirement visa, you need to be of some age. You need to have your savings or you need to have income from your investments or something. And you need to show everything to the government. And for the talent visa, you need to have at least, if I'm not mistaken, at least 30,000 dirham salary, and you need to work in a specific fields.
What are the benefits of being a resident in UAE?
So if you're a resident, first of all, for CIS countries, for example, you can open a bank account here. Another benefit is that you can live in Dubai, in UAE, for the whole year, so you don't need to leave. Right now, for the tourist visa, you can be here from 30 to 90 days per 180 days. But with the resident visa, you can stay here the whole year. And for Europeans, for example, if you're a resident here, as I know from them directly, you don't need to pay taxes there, or at least it is less than you would pay if you lived there. So the main benefit is that you can live here and you can open an account here. And I think that's the main things why you should open.
Okay, and I will add a little bit. If you have like 2 years visa, investors or employment, you need to like come here in Dubai once in half year, because
there is a rule that you need to come once a half year. In some situations, it is once in 1 year. But if you exceed, for example, you're outside the country for more than 6 months because of some reason, you can file a special form, the reason why you stayed there, and that will be enough. So it will not be cancelled. But for example, for the golden visa for 10 years, you don't need to come here. You can just get it, and all of the 10 years you can not come, and it will be still working. It will not be cancelled.
Okay. Our next service is opening the bank accounts. Is it like hard to open a bank account? Do we help only for opening a personal bank account or only corporate bank account? And tell me, please, what are the options here?
We can help with both a corporate bank account and the personal bank account. The corporate bank account is a bit more complicated because you need to show a lot of information. And if you miss with just one small tiny thing, most probably they can cancel your application and reject it. And it means that you need to go to another bank, start the whole process again. And again, if you do some error in your documents or you don't give some document, and then they will also reject. And it's quite a difficult procedure. And we help with this because we have partners inside the banks that are helping us to prepare all the documents correctly. We have experts that know what documents you need to provide, what documents is better not to show, because it may raise some questions from the compliance team of the bank, even if it is nothing wrong with these documents, because the compliance teams are always looking for something that will give them reason to reject your, I don't know, maybe they have some extra bonuses if you reject more than 10 applications a month, I don't know. But they like to reject it. For the personal accounts, if you are a European citizen, it is not as difficult to open the account by yourself. But if you are a Russian or you are Ukrainian or CIS, any CIS country, it is very difficult to open account because it's a high-risk countries for the banks. And they ask a lot of documents. They ask a lot of improvement documents that this money are clear and you don't have anything to do with the criminal or the government and so on and so forth. Here also we help to provide all the documents, to prepare all the documents at once, so that once we give these documents, nothing else asked from the compliance. And the procedure goes much faster and smooth for the client.